I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible.
You break the season into 4 parts, you know, the non-conference part of things, the conference part of things, the conference tournament, and then the NCAA tournament. We were super successful in the non-conference, obviously.
I do the impossible, impossible.
There's just very few players in the country like Adama that can do the things he does for us defensively, in the low post, in the ball screen game, at the rim, and then also have the ability where we could throw it to him in the post, even when he doesn't get good position, where we could just throw him the basketball and he could just go and get us some free points.
He could always make a play, whether it's late shot clock or if the play breaks down, you know you can give him the ball and he's gonna make something happen for the team. I don't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Everybody know me, like I'm a post-up player. So every time I catch a ball in the post, first thing I think about is like time to score. You know what I mean? Time to score. That's why they give me a ball in the post. Time to score. If you're not double team, you double team. Pass out to somebody that can shoot because you're like 4-3 guys around you that can shoot.
His work ethic and his will, they become part of the DNA of this program and team.
Started from the bottom, but the top is where I'm headed. On the journey to conquer. I won't stop till I'm a legend.
Who's going to fill R.J. Cole's shoes? He was a tremendous point guard at both ends of the floor, including defensively, but likely it's going to be East Carolina University transfer Tristan Newton.
Scored over 1,000 points in 3 years at ECU.
Turnover, sloppy. Newton has it. He attacks the 10, and he throws it down right-handed. Newton who curls right, fires on the left side of Calcaterra for 3. Got it.
And there's the 10th rebound for Tristan Newton. He secures the UConn triple-double, the first since 2015.
I'm just curious, how does the whole building know it?
That's big. He made history. To be able to do that at a historic program like this at UConn, like where not many people have done that, it's crazy. He can pretty much do everything. He can make plays, he can score, he could be a facilitator. He can kind of play whatever role he's needed in that game.
12 triple-double in school history. Coach, you mentioned in college basketball, you maybe see 2 or 3 of those a year.
Yeah, maybe.
The big headliner news, Jordan Hawkins and Andre Jackson, 2 of the Husky stars, are back tonight.
Look, about to motivate, make the stakes higher, taking what's ours, time to pay piper. With a squadron that'll swim across a lake of fire, just to add another brick to the empire.
Yeah, we knew this was coming. Best shooter and best footwork of anyone I've ever coached.
Can score from all 3 levels, can get to the rim, can shoot the mid-range pull-ups, can get to a floater, catch and shoot threes off the dribble. So he's a really dynamic player. He can score the ball in so many different ways, so it's hard to stop him.
Make a bone shake, make a vibrate, dominate, time to dominate.
And Andre Jackson's going to make his first entrance of the season. And UConn fans stepping up. We've been waiting for this for a while.
I think my first game back, I was super hyped to just get out there and just play basketball. Honestly, it was fun. The crowd actually gave me a good ovation, which was something that I never had here at UConn, so that's the first time. I just remember that game for a long time. I felt like I had a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm on the defensive end especially.
Hawkins pulls up for 3, no good. And Jackson kept it alive. And it's still loose, and finally, Phillips comes up with it. And Jackson nearly stole it again. He dives on the ground, and we've got a held ball. Andre Jackson, if you looked at the scoreboard, 71-40. He's playing like it's 71-70.
I slept better the night before. I knew Andre was returning. He embodies everything that I am as a coach, and he's also one of the most exciting players in the college basketball game. And he does it without even sometimes taking a shot. You can't take your eyes off him when he's on the court.
There's not a lot of guys like that in the college game that can impact the game without ever taking a shot, and UConn has one with Jackson.
And another steal. It's Jackson on a run out to Jordan, and he threw it down. Hawkins And Jackson, welcome back, gentlemen. And UConn wins it. They're 4-0. 86-51 is the final. And UConn scores 86, right about their average for the first 4 games.
You know, we played some low majors to start, and then we gradually increased the level of competition from the low majors to mid majors that have won a lot of games the last couple of years in Buffalo and in Wilmington. And we knew we had a stretch of 5 high major games that were going to be a real test for this team.
This is the Phil Knight Invitational. We're in the Rose City. Portland, Oregon, number 20 UConn and Oregon, this quarterfinal matchup.
Can't stop when we start, we gon' get it done. Start when we stop, we gon' get it done. Get it when we start, we gon' get it done. Start when we stop, we gon' get it done. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. Hey.
UConn has put it together, winning 3 games this week in Portland. What a day for UConn basketball. Led by 15 points from Donovan Clingan. 10 rebounds, a double-double for him.
He did a great job the entire tournament, protecting the rim. He did a good job in every one of those games, and I think that he definitely deserved it as a big man. And he really just had a great impact on that game. The second he checked into that game, it was completely different. And that style of defense that they were playing, they couldn't really match up with him. And he was able to get some lobs and able to get some easy looks and able to alter some shots on the defensive end, get a lot of rebounds, and he made a big impact, especially scoring the ball as well.
Alley-oops to Clingan, and he stuffs it home.
Big night for Donovan Clingan, and the UConn Huskies win the Phil Knight Invitational Championship.
Impact, control, winning basketball, the team game. Congratulations, UConn.
We gon' get it done. 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 We gon' get it done.
We probably would have liked to have had an easier game after that, but we get right to Oklahoma State, and then we go on the road to Florida. But, you know, we were playing some of our best basketball in that 2-week period.
I think the way that we did our schedule was really smart, and now we got 20 Big East wars waiting.
We got the numbers, we got the numbers, we got numbers now. We're unstoppable!
This thing is going to be like a 3-month deal, and we're going to have to be consistently excellent in order to pull it off.
Everywhere you go, you're playing in a rivalry game.
Because we know what the biggest conference is about. Every team can beat anybody.
There's another level of I played against these guys. This is my 3rd year playing against all these same guys. These guys have been watching me play for the last 2-3 years. They've been watching Adama play for the last 2-3 years.
The game's going to be more physical and more intense and more of a grind at times. And we know that going into a lot of games that we control how the game's going to go. Offensively, we're one of the best teams in the country because we know how to attack our opponents and we move the ball and share the ball to get great shots. And at the defensive end of the court, we're very well prepared. These players make a great commitment.
And then also, it's a very tough conference. They don't like to call too many fouls. It's really rough. And I think that's definitely going to be something that's a little different, and I look forward to it for sure.
They have played a real schedule, has UConn. This isn't a farce. No. You go on a neutral floor and beat Oregon and Alabama and Iowa State, and you beat a really good Oklahoma State by double figures. They have sent a message, in my eyes, to college basketball. This is a real team.